The boys of St. Kessington boarding school always said the same thing. Don't look under the bunks after midnight. But nobody ever explained why. Not clearly. Not in a way that made sense. It was just a rule. One of many in the old moss-covered building that smelled of wet concrete and forgotten dreams. When Taram, a shy 12-year-old, arrived, he didn't believe in ghost stories. Thunder cracked outside and Reem slapped the rusted window frames as the boys prepared to sleep. The corridor lights flickered like nervous fireflies. "Just don't look under the bed," whispered Femi, his bunkmate. "We hear things." Taram scoffed. "Like rats?" Femi's face hardened. "Rats don't breathe like that." The dormitory bell chimed midnight. Everyone went silent. Too silent. Unnatural. Then Taram heard it. A slow, hungry inhale, like something was smelling the room, tasting the fear in the air. The sound slithered from the floor. Taram froze. His heartbeat thudded so loud he swore the thing could hear it. Something scraped the underside of his mattress. Not claws, not nails. Knuckles. Soft. Slow. Knocking. Tock. 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 Like someone trying to get his attention. Taram held his breath until the sound faded around 3 a.m. The others slept. Or pretended to. During breakfast, Femi stared at him with hollow eyes. "You heard it, didn't you?" Taram lauded. "That's the creep. It stays low. It likes small spaces. It waits for someone to break the rule." "What rule?" Taram asked. He swallowed. "If you look at it, even once, it follows you home." The older boys sitting at the next table whispered among themselves. "It got Daniel 2 years ago. They only found his slippers, not him." The teachers dismissed it as childish imagination, but the boys knew better. The third night. The rainstorm returned like a curse. Lightning flashed. Wind wailed. The clock ticked toward midnight. Taram tried not to sleep, but sleep took him anyway. He woke to a cold hand brushing his ankle. He jerked his foot back. No one was near him. The boys were snoring. But the hand reached again, gripping just a little harder. Taram whimpered. Then he heard the breathing again right beneath him. Slow, wet, eager. He squeezed his eyes shut, but the hand wrapped around his ankle fully now, ice cold, impossibly long fingers tightening with deliberate childish greed. He kicked violently. The bunk shook. The hand retreated. He didn't sleep again. On the third night, the entire dormitory felt wrong. Too quiet, too cold, too heavy. Even the shadows looked nervous. A boy named Kasim started crying softly. "I can hear it chewing," he whispered shakily. "It's eating something." The others hissed at him to stay quiet. Then a sound rose under the beds. Wet tearing, crunching, something chewing with joy. The boys covered their ears, but Taram, he made the mistake. He peeked. Just one glance, just a quick, terrified flick of his eyes toward the floor. He wished he never had, because what he saw wasn't a creature. It was a face. But the face was upside down, stretched too far, smiling with cracked lips and teeth like broken chalk. Its eyes were wide, white, and blind, yet somehow staring directly at him. The thing whispered, "Now I see you." Taram slapped a hand over his mouth to stop himself from screaming. The face vanished under the floorboards like a drowning man sinking through water. From that moment, the creep stopped hiding. It started following him. In the bathroom stalls, behind the classroom door, under the dining hall bench. He never saw it fully, just thin fingers curling around door frames, a shadow bending the wrong way, a breath fogging up windows from the inside. The teachers thought he was losing his mind. The boys prayed for him, because once the Spirit chose you, it didn't stop. Ever. Taram knew it would come for him before dawn. He didn't sleep, he didn't blink, but the creep didn't need darkness anymore. Its voice slithered from the corners of the room. "Let me stay with you forever!" The room dimmed. The air froze. The mattresses bent inward as if something enormous was crawling underneath every bed at once. Boys screamed, some fainted, some tried to run, but the doors slammed shut on their own. Taram saw fingers rising from the floorboards, dozens, hundreds, reaching for him. He backed into a wall, trembling. The creep's face emerged slowly from the shadows, upside down, grinning, its jaw unhinging wider, wider, wider. Taram shut his eyes. Everything went silent. When the teachers entered the dormitory at dawn, the boys were found huddled in corners, crying, shaking. But Taram's bed, perfectly made, untouched, and Taram himself, gone. Only a small, cold handprint remained on his pillow.